Hi, Stefan. Sorry, I need to call you back. For some reason, Teams on this computer doesn't, when you share screen, it doesn't show the screens on your computer. Okay, right. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Teams. So if it's failing there, it's saying that that's not even trying to open the RDP. It's actually trying to verify you against AVD. So maybe just do just cancel this and let's just try and re-sign in your AVD desktop itself. It seems that it could be your AVD credentials. I think just refresh. You should be able to just refresh it because that will. Seems to be okay. So that means that it's authenticating at that point, and now when it tries to log in. Azure AD that you're authenticating. So it's not. It actually hasn't started the RDP session. This is still ADD trying to launch the application for you, and for whatever reason, it's saying that you don't have sufficient rights to launch the application, but it lets you log in and shows you the available applications, which is very weird. Let's try and unsubscribe it and resubscribe it and just see if we can force the credentials to refresh. That's right, yeah. So bizarre. Obviously, I'm still using my credentials when I'm trying to sign into ABD. That's very bizarre behavior, because that's actually ABD that's not letting you authenticate. It's weird. It's authenticating you against the workspace, but now when you try and run an application, the authentication against the same workspace fails, because that should now, it's not even starting the application. Just try and run one of the others. Let's just try SQL, because if it behaves the same way, then it's really something. Yeah, it's coming up and asking you for credentials, even though no, it doesn't need to be run as an admin. That will be very, very unfortunate. It's going to my machine is logged in from Microsoft account, so it's completely agnostic. Do me a favor, just open up the Microsoft Store. And search for remote desktop. So this is strangely the preview of ABD, and in most instances when clients have had problems with the currently released version of the ABD remote desktop tool, we install the preview and and it's happy, but maybe yours is not just behaving the opposite way, just pressing from Microsoft remote desktop to that's the. No, so this this is the same as that AVD console. It's just the previous version of it, and I'm still using this version. I haven't had problems. So I haven't installed the preview. But every time clients have had problems, yeah, it's not the same as every time clients have had issues with this version, we install a preview and they're fine. So let's see, maybe we're upside down on yours, and let's use the old one and it works. It will just be like Microsoft, right? It should be quite quick. It's just the store is slow. So this will look exactly the same as the one that you're currently trying to use at AVD6. Subscribe again and see if that. Okay, yeah, because it's just it's just bizarre because it's like AVD is rejecting you after it's already authenticated, which is just weird. I haven't seen that behavior yet. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Okie dokie. Good evening, good afternoon for those who are coming in from other places, or really early in the morning if you're to the east of us. Sorry for the long intro this morning or this afternoon. I had a support call come through just as I started up the stream, and so I kind of got sucked into that and I had to deal with fires in the client realm. So apologies for that. I am obviously then a little bit unorganized, so let's get Unreal started up at least, and let's just get that going. In the meantime, you can see the cupboard behind me, the AI filter not working so well today. In the meantime, I guess we can have a bit of a chat about what's going on in the wonderful world of game development and game releases. That's the new one, all right. I've been super busy with normal consulting work this week. So the big thing I saw that happened this week is Alan Wake 2 got released to some rave reviews. So I would like to check that out when I have an opportunity to take a look at it. I haven't actually played Alan Wake 1, so maybe I should see if I can get my hands on Alan Wake 1 and then take a look at that and play Alan Wake 2 and see how they compare. Alright, and client issues resolved, so now we can focus on this stuff. Right, so last week we talked through the project that I built for the Jump Ship Jam. And I had a bit of a chat with some of the people around me that's helping me on this journey. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can take this little game and polish it up and release it as something a little bit more complete. And so we're going to continue working on this little game. For the moment, working title of Making Friends, but we're probably going to change that. We have some good ideas for a final title for it. So what we're going to try and do today is we're going to try and deal with player death and victory conditions, and maybe add in one or two sound effects depending on what the time is like. Maybe just another mention, I am wearing my Springbok jersey for the third week in a row. We have scraped through the quarterfinals by 1 point, the semi-finals by 1 point, and and are now in the finals facing New Zealand tomorrow night. So we have a thing in South Africa called Bok Friday. So we're wearing our supporter jerseys every Friday. So this will be the last time for a while that you'll see me in my Springbok jersey. And again, I do have other shirts, but I'm just wearing supporting the boys. I think it's going to be an extremely tough game tomorrow night. Coming up in about an hour is England versus Argentina, and I really do hope Argentina give England a good run for their money tonight and make the Southern Hemisphere proud. All right, so Unreal has started up. Get ourselves a cup of coffee, and let's show our desktop. Okay, so here we are. This is the animation view that we talked through the last time. I am going to leave. What am I going to do? Going to close that one down. There's obviously lots of little niggles and bugs that we've identified previously that we want to do some work on. But for tonight, we're gonna try and implement, like I said, player death and player victory, maybe, hopefully, and one or two sound effects if we get there. In fact, we can probably do the sound effects first because they are going to be easier, I think. Let's start with the player death. For interest's sake, I am going to work off of a Unreal. Excuse me, an Unreal documentation article. There are obviously plenty of videos on this topic as well. That's going the wrong way. We're swapping these. So I'm going to work through this little article here. I'm going to have it on the other screen. Let me know if you want me to post links to the things that the articles that I use for reference. The stuff is very easy to Google, depending, I suppose, on your Google foo. We're going to basically follow the structure of this article to implement our player death. All right, so let's get that out of the way, and let's see where we need to start. So this one says we need to start by updating the game manager, the game mode. Sorry. So we're going to go find our game mode. I'm just going to pull it out of the content drawer here. Game framework, game mode. Okay, let's go see. Wow, that comes up. That's weird. Twitch is weird. It always says that there's a viewer, but I don't actually think so. Alright, let's open the full blueprint and going to take a squiz over here. Okay, so we are going to go and add a event dispatcher. Now, I'm obviously still fumbling my way around Unreal, and as I get more affair with the engine, certainly one of the things that I would like to start doing a bit of is C++ blueprints and actually using C++ in some of the implementations that I'm working on. But hopefully I'll get to that in a couple of streams. Oh, it's something I didn't actually mention. This is stream number 10. So trying to get into a rhythm, trying to kind of keep to this time. Like I said, apologies for starting late and then starting even later because I had a client support call hit me just as I was getting ready to go on and get started. Client is now sorted, so here we go. We're going to create an event dispatcher. What I was going to say about the event dispatchers. In Unity, I was using, there's a very good article, which I think was actually published by Unity themselves, about game architecture and scriptable objects, or Unity game architecture and scriptable objects, and using scriptable objects in all kinds of interesting ways. One of the ways that they go about using scriptable objects is to use them as sort of event dispatchers. Because in Unity the scriptable objects exist outside of the scenes, you can kind of just attach them to your game objects and raise events and catch events and deal with events in very interesting ways. So long story short, I think that this on player die, this event dispatcher pattern or mechanism, probably it feels a little bit similar to that. So you know, I always try and find ways to relate things, and then you start seeing the ways things are similar and the ways they are different as you work your way through learning new technologies and new languages and new things. Okay, then navigate to the details panel. Navigate to the details panel. And inputs, copy signature from. We want to add, and we're going to create a parameter called character, and that is not spelled correctly. I'm waiting for my new glasses. That's very, very sad. Very sad. No. I don't want to turn that into an array. And this is going to be type character. Now I wonder if I don't want to actually. Let's start by implementing it as they do. Because we could possibly use it for the boss death as well, but let's not for now. Alright, then right click the event graph to bring up the actions menu and search for the event. Okay, play. Alright. Here we go. Bind event. So let's see, bind event to one player died. Okay, scroll down some. And then we're going to go from here, and we're going to go add custom event, and that is going to be player died. Right. Killed ourselves some blood-sucking vampiric insects. And we are going to go character, get controller, right, and then start player. Okay. And new player. Okay. All right. Apparently that's it. Feels interesting. There we go. It looks the same, right? Let's do that. Yeah. What do you think? That looks. Let's put that on one side. And on the other side. Oh, gosh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's just minimize this piece here. Oh, no, it doesn't want to. Hang on a second. Let's get that out of the way. Let's minimize that piece. And yep. Where did it go? Should it? Oh, gosh, alright. Let's just see. Oh, wow. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to move this all the way there. Here we go. Fantastic. Okay, now we can actually compare them side by side. And there it is. It's that piece there. We've got the begin play by create custom event, get a controller, and restart the player. And we can maybe straighten things out a little bit, right? But in essence, that's the result that we're looking for. And we can maximize that over there again, and maximize this over here again. Alright. At some point my OCD will kick in and I'm going to want to straighten all of these things out. Okay, I think we're going to need to tick this, so we can remove the tick. Is it Q? Yeah, it's Q. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, skew again, right? Skew. Yeah, it went skew again. Okay, let's compile that, Okay, happy. Alright, now we need to go to our player. Right, so let's go to our player and let's go override. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, that is me being an idiot. Go away. We want to override the destroyed function. Right, here we go. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Class 2 BP game mode. Alright. Get game mode. Okay. Right. And call on player guide. And that is cell. Oops, nope, that was not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Self. Right. Okay, now I'm saying call restart player. Okay. I'm still uncertain whether I want to actually have no spaces or spaces when I do these method names in the blueprints. It's a little bit of one of those things where I'm still trying to figure out my basic way of doing things. Okay, so let's see. Controller reference. That is going to be a controller. Okay. Okay, go here. Get controller. Call set. No, it's not what we don't want to set. We just want to destroy vector. Okay. And target cell. Okay, so now we're going to go and make a third-person game mode again. Okay, well, they're using the third-person thing, so we need to cast the VP game mode. There we go. And from the object, get game mode. Yep. Right. Control. Oops. Then we're going to here, we're going to call restart player. Restart player. And this goes there. Okay. That feels a little weird. That's restart player, which then calls restart player. It feels a little weird. Okay, and we're going to go back to our event graph. Okay, oops, yeah. Right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's all good. That's all good. Form. Nope. Alright, hang on a second, because I think I may have called. Yeah, I didn't make it over here. Alright, let's just call this up there. And edit that, because that is why it's confusing. Yep, there we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Okay. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't. Yes. Gosh. Said user support is not quite done yet. I really should disable notifications. Okay, so here's where things get a little bit confusing, because I'm either missing a step. That's the that's the finished blueprint. Okay. Okay, what am I missing? Aha! I missed this step. Okay. it's not a biggie, but I did miss a step. Alright, so let's go back to that. Project settings, input, and brain dead. Bindings, here we go. Action. Oh, okay. Alright, so alright, so let's quickly just talk through what we're seeing here. Okay, so what we're seeing here is this article specifically is referencing the old input system. Now, interestingly, if I'm not mistaken, the third-party template, or the third-party player template, which is what I used as the controller as the basis, now uses the new input system for its input. So this article is on Unreal 5, but probably out of date a little bit. So what I'm just going to have to just wrap my head around for a second is while I'm thinking, I'm going to hit the save everything button. We don't have action mappings like these anymore. We now have them. Let me just get into the content drawer. Get into the content drawer. Okay, let's go take a look. They must be in the game framework, I think. Yeah. Actions. Okay. So we need to define an input action. There we go. And we can call it AI restart player. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see what they do. Okay, they just bound that key to R. Alright, so this is a restart. Okay, so let's see how this plays out, because I don't think I want to do it that way, but let's see how this plays out. Okay, player died, we've done that, that's a finished blueprint. So I'm going to do this just so that we can, oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's see when you have 100 screens and you're doing things off screen. Okay, so there's the call restart player. That's the piece that we've done. We built that, we did all of those bits and bobs, and our final looks like that. That is correct. Now it's got the action event, and the action event calls the restart player, and that's our finished blueprint. Bind event, event destroyed, cast to call on player died. Okay. Call on player died. Okay. Yeah, okay, so what we now want to do is call on player died, event destroyed. Okay, so let's go take a look at that, because now this is obviously where the rubber hits the road, and we got some things to change, right? So there's our game mode, and that is third person character, event destroyed. Okay, so that's in the third person character, that's on you. That's from the event destroyed. Let's go take a look at the event graph. Okay, alright, so event destroyed, get game mode, player died. And that piece is not correct. Okay, so Where am I? Why do I feel like this is a game mode? That's correct. On player. Call on player died. On the game mode with self. Okay, so when the player is destroyed, call on player died on the game mode, which then brings us here, which is on player died, which calls restart player. So let's just go. Let's just go take a look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Calls restart player. Okay, okay. Alright, so in this piece, I'm pretty sure this is where we do our attack code, right? Where's the attack action? Do idle, do get, play, do attack action. Alright, there's our do attack action. Last week's video we went through all of this stuff. Play effect, play miss, that's when we miss. Okay, let's just scroll out a little bit. Hit sound, hit animation. Okay, so here the player has died, right? So now let's just say on the player character, I just want to check where it might be doing it in its event graph. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not there. It does, however, play its own death animation, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to move this graph off here for a second. There, so I can still see chat. Bring that in here. Alright, so what we're going to just do, I just want us to play this piece. Go. Go. And Alt P. Sorry. Ooh. Awkwardly loud music. Alright, we don't want to summon any minions. We just want to get killed. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, and you die. And it plays your death animation, right? So you die and it plays your death animation. So where does it trigger the death animation? It's probably triggering the death animation just in the animation controller for the player. There's the blueprint class. We're going to want to see that as in the animations. Montages, it's animation controller, I think. Yeah. Let's bring that back here. Okay. And let's go to its event graph. Alright, so basically there's a whole bunch of stuff that's happening here. And one of the stuff that is happening is it's actually setting itself as being dead in the animation controller. That's probably not an optimal way to do it, but I'm not going to try and fix that piece right now. What I am going to do, however, is okay. Let's take a look at firstly at the controller, right? So now we're gonna handle some death stuff. Okay, so let's go take there's our game mode, there's our controller. So that controller is from the top-down sample, not the third-person sample. Again, might be why it's different. All right, let's go see. Okay, that's the summon creature button. Let's go take a look here. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to say that if the player is dead, it should no longer process input. Okay, so I'll go do a bit of digging as on the how do we switch off player input. So we want to disable the input controllers, right, when the player dies. So I'm going to do that because I could go in here and I can go put an if in and say, well, if it's, well, I just learned something. There we go. Like a little node, right? I think that's exactly what that is. That's okay. Let's see. I'm going to go find out how they did this, but I think I know what this is. It's kind of a continuation piece so that you can reshape that there as well. So it doesn't do that squiff stuff that I keep on getting excited about. Awesome. You learn something new every day. Alright, so basically if I go in here, I can put an if in and I can say, well, if the player is still alive, then do the actions. If the player is not alive, don't do the actions. But that means I've got to do that in every event and every time that you add another input or input command, then you're going to have to do that again. So that's clearly not the right way to do it. I'm pretty sure that Unreal has smarter ways to do it than that. And I'm quite happy that we can go figure that out. In the meantime, what we want to do is we want to say that if we are dead, so let's just create a little variable which we're going to say is dying counter. We did the same thing on the non-player classes, and oh, that's hardly relevant right now. I'm going to say branch. Hang on a second. There's alive. That needs to come here. That needs to come here. Right, okay. If we're alive, we don't want to do anything. So, do we actually care about it? Alright, we can deal with the false condition, right? So, on the false condition, I can't remember that function. No, it's not an increment float. It's I use it so many places. Let me go take a look. I use it all over the place in here. All the strings, set a bunch of things. Calculate elapsed time. That's what I call it. Very, very exciting name. Calculate elapsed. Okay, that's a pure function, so I can say calculate elapsed time, and compare that to that, and compare that to that, right, and yeah, well, let's do it this way. So branch. Otherwise it's going to start counting while you're still alive, so we don't want that to happen. So only once you're dead, start counting the elapsed time. And if you are, destroy self. Okay, so that should probably work. We want to maybe, you have died, click here to restart. Something like that, probably a bit more user friendly. But where did I put my window? Let's move this on the way. Let's make this a little smaller, bigger again. And here we go. Oh gosh. You out of my way, there we go. Alright, let's see if that works. And whack. Oh, well. Clearly not. It did something, but it didn't do what I expected it to do. That was interesting. Any ideas? Why did that happen? Oh, all of those counters are 0, so that will be the first piece. Okay. So that's the first piece. That's obviously a problem. Let's just go in here. And let's set this line value. Make it visible in the editor as well. And we're going to say 5 seconds, right? So you'll be dead for 5 seconds. Okay, let's play that. Wow, go and hit me. Oh, okay, now we died. Nice. 5 seconds are up, and okay, so alright, so now we die correctly. Die correctly as opposed to, I don't know, dying incorrectly, I guess. It calls the destroy actor. So what is destroy actor? Is that the correct thing to do? Let's go take a look. There. Call restart player. Search for, select call restart player, which is that method there, which says destroy actor. Ah, ha ha ha. Alright, so here, call restart player. And target is self. Okay. Let's go see. And come on, you can do it. Oh, miss. Oh, you didn't kill me. Ah, dead. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now you're gonna be in trouble. Why does it spawn and ah? Alright, so one problem is that it's not actually resetting the it's not resetting them. So here we go on. Oh, dead. Now I'm alive and the game carries on. Okay, so it's not actually truly restarting the game, it's just resetting the player to the start position. Alright, well, that was certainly interesting. And I've got all my mana back. Oh, That's a bit of an exploit of note. Let's get those guys in there. I'm starting to get into speedrun mode here. See how many soldiers I can pull before I overwhelm my own minions. There we go. Oh, come on, moss. There you go. Oops, where am I stuck? I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's moss in my lap. Alright, now it's getting chaotic. Come on, chaps. Let's kill him. Kill them all. And you shouldn't be attacking me. You should be attacking the mobs. Come on. Hey, speedrun. Poor zombies, they're so slow. They never even get to kill anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these guys are going to wipe the floor with that group. Oh, they're following me. That shouldn't happen. You should be seeing that there are still some soldiers here. Alright, now, what was that? Ah, okay, I got a new Microsoft support guy. Oh, and I did fix the placement of those couple of guys that were stuck in the bridge, so they are no longer stuck in the bridge. That's an upside as well. I should be leveling up soon. Oh, come on, here we go. Zombies are still trying to catch up. Okay, well, we're going to take advantage of one of the exploits and pull some more wraiths out of the ground. There we go. Let's get more of these guys. Come along, let's go. Alright, now we should probably deal with that guy. But so what we haven't got right is that when you die and when you win, when you die and win, it should reset the level as well. So, phew, okay. Background music gets a little bit intense, but yeah, probably a shorter stream than normal. I think I am gonna call that night on my stream. Where we are, just shy of an hour.